Hello, YouTube. My name is Uriah. I'm 5.
He's 5. Good evening, YouTube. This is Slow Life Pipes. This is my youngest son, Uriah. He's 5, as he said. He's gonna work on this tin opening with me.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with this tin?
We're gonna smell it.
We're gonna smell it. That's right. We're gonna open it and then we're gonna smell it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
You want to tell them what we have?
Yeah.
It says, Jolly
Old
Saint
Saint
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
We have Cornell Deil's Jolly Old Saint Nicholas.
Yeah.
I just bought this today, October 2018. Whoops. Oh, it's just backwards.
Do you see this?
It's not opened. I do see that.
It's Jesus.
It's Jesus in a manger. That's pretty cool.
He's a baby.
There's a lot of animals around him.
Yeah. And this is what I got.
It says it is a blend that features Golden Virginia's Black Cavendish, a hint of Perique, imbued with generous touch of orange liqueur and hints of ginger. It sounded good to me.
Do you see the open that? Can we?
All
Smell
right,
it?
let's pop it open. You ready?
Yeah. Big open. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay,
Ooh.
Raya.
What?
Okay, whew. Tell me what you smell. Smell it.
It smells like sugar.
Sugar?
Yeah.
Okay, do you smell anything else? Try again.
Apple.
Smell it again. Apple.
Yeah.
Go, try.
Kiwi.
Give it another smell.
Apple juice.
Apple juice.
And apple.
Okay.
And
Okay.
not apple.
Does it smell like? It smells to me a little bit like chocolate.
Me
Do you
too.
smell any chocolate?
Chocolate.
And it smell like oranges a little.
Sassy.
Try again.
Orange.
I think it smells like oranges
Yeah.
and chocolate, which is really good, right?
Ah.
It smells really nice. It does smell like sugar. You're very right about that. That was a good smell. Boy, those are the two things I smell the most. Chocolate and oranges.
And sugar.
It is a ribbon cut.
I like
Pretty
this
moist.
side, but not this one. I like
With
this
some
side. Because it is juice.
Pretty serious Cavendish flakes. I did. You want to smell?
Yes.
Smell. What do you think?
It's Christmassy.
Christmassy.
Fruity.
Fruity? Good?
How about chocolate and orange?
Oh. What he said.
Exactly. Now it's going around the house. That was my dad.
That's impressive.
This is my wife.
Me too.
Definitely chocolate, maybe even a little cherry.
Cherry. You can see that?
Why?
Boy.
I would.
Oh, you ripped it. Well, that's okay. I guess we won't put it back in.
Yeah. You would be funny.
It's in my son's nature to
You would be
destroy
kidding.
anything that you leave with him without instructions not to destroy it. He's ripped the little paper topper that goes inside. All right, those are the really overwhelming notes. I really can't get anything other than the chocolate and the orange. I mean, they're really strong. It smells like one of those Toblerone, you know, those chocolate oranges that you have to slam on the table to open them.
Anybody want pumpkin pie?
Doesn't smell like pumpkin pie.
Do you want pumpkin pie?
Yes.
Did you ever want pumpkin pie?
All right, we'll take it outside for a smoke.
Honey, you can make
There it is one more time.
I already did.
All right, we're loaded up the Cornell and Deihl Jolly Old St. Nicholas. I've got some homemade hot cocoa. Here's our bowl. I'm smoking this in my Briarworks cherry wood shape. That was, it's wire brushed. This was commissioned batch of pipes for the Seattle Pipe Club annual slow smoke contest this year, which was just back in November, that I competed in. Had a really good time. Part of your fee buys you this pipe that you get to compete with. So it's in there. Gonna give it a light up. If you have Briarworks pipes, this one is modified from a lot of their normal designs. The chamber is bigger. It had to be drilled out special to accommodate 3 grams of tobacco for that contest. They don't make pipes with this nickel band that was requested special in lieu of their normal acrylic band. And I think the airway is drilled to 4mm, which is a little bigger than normal. It's nice. It smokes really good. I did dry this out a little over a paper towel on just a warm burner on my stove. Dried it out. It was it's a very wet blend out of the tin, especially with those giant, it has these huge like lumps of coal sized pieces of Cavendish in there. I also worry about blends that have aromatic element or aromatic ingredients like Cavendish and toppings like orange liqueur that this says it has. I'm usually a little paranoid about them smoking really wet or hot, so I like to dry my aromatics out a bit. Oh.
Hi.
In the tin, the orange is very, very strong. is much subtler in the bowl.
Clear it out.
Oh, here. One thing you always get from aromatics, especially from Cavendish, is this really satisfying, thick plume of smoke. Even just from a single draw. It's kind of fun. If you smoke a lot of straight Virginias, you're not familiar with smoke that thick. Unless you're just incinerating it. It's good. It's mellower than the tin note leads you to believe. That orange liqueur comes through just the right amount. It complements the Cavendish pretty well. The Virginia is really there to lighten it up. It makes it not feel, gives it some balance so it doesn't feel too heavy. But the Virginia also contributes to the sweetness from that. Virginias like to have a lot of sugar content. Starting to pick up the Perique a little bit now that I think once it's been lit for a little while, that Cavendish and orange liqueur is drying out from getting warm, so it's starting to mellow out a little more. Lets the Perique come forward a little more. It's kind of nice actually. It's really sweet at the first couple minutes of smoking it, and then the Perique is able to kind of step up a little and add a little spice note to it. Yeah, I'd say maybe a third of the way down it kind of pops out there. Yeah, it's much spicier now. Between a third and halfway in. It's like it's like a Christmas dinner in reverse, where you eat the pie first. show you something. My dog is joining me. This is Bella. Come here. Sit. Good girl, stay. She likes pipe smoke. We just learned that yesterday. She chases smoke clouds and tries to lick them. It's kind of fun. It looks a little abusive on the face of it to blow smoke into your dog's face, but
She's not worrying about it.
mm-mm. Yeah, I think those aromatic notes kind of continue to mellow and fade the further into this bowl you get. I still pick up the Cavendish, just a tiny hint of the orange, but it's really starting to feel more like a Virginia Perique. It's just sweeter than normal. It's good. I'd smoke more of this. I bet my wife wouldn't mind a room note either. Christmas aromatics, or the only ones I buy aromatics very often. And usually they're one of the few that my wife really enjoys the smell of. Not just tolerates, but like thinks it's preferable. So back when you could get McClellan's Holiday Spirit, she would ask me to smoke that around the house. Like, it just smelled really good. She preferred it to burning holiday candles. So I hope somebody, if Sutliff or whoever gets a hold of McClellan's recipes, now that they're gone, should make a duplicate of Holiday Spirit, because I'll buy lots of it. I wish I would have bought more when I had the chance. Well, seems to be leveling out about there. It's good. I would say, as a person who doesn't smoke very many aromatics, it's very enjoyable. It's not hot. I did dry it out to make sure that it wasn't too wet, so I haven't smoked a bowl straight out of the tin without drying it out. This is the first bowl of it I've had, but I would recommend drying it out because it's pretty wet, and just when aromatics are already prone because of usually having a lot of, toppings applied, I would recommend drying it out a little bit. It's going to save your tongue a lot of grief and let you actually enjoy the flavors that are there better, and keep your pipe from turning into a bubble pipe or a gurgle pipe. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's good. It's a good blend. They just got it at the local shop I went to, and they were on their last 2 tins of it already. So. got this cool tamper at the Seattle Pipe Club. The slow smoke I was at, it was on the prize table. So when my turn came up to pick a prize, I got this tamper made by Silver Gray. I wish it would focus. Doesn't want to. I don't know what kind of wood that is, but it's a really tight burl and it's blue. I mean, when you look at it up close, it looks like
marble.
yeah, like a little galaxy is trapped inside there. It's really neat. And it's just a piece of wood with a tamper and a little pipe nail shape on the other side. I'm really enjoying it. Use it a lot. I don't think I did a video to recap that, but that tamper and this Radici pipe were my prizes that I got from the slow smoke. I really like this pipe the more that I smoke it. It's got a good blast. I'm normally a smooth pipe guy, smooth finish guy, but I really like this, and it's drilled quite a bit larger, the airway, than most pipes in the Italian style that tend to have kind of narrow airways. So it's drilled pretty good size, so it flows really smooth. That's a nice smooth draw, and smokes really cool and dry. Nice tall bowl. It's been great for Virginia blends. Fun time. If you ever get a chance to enter a slow smoke, whether you've been a pipe smoker for 50 years or 50 days, I recommend it. An informal one or a formal one, if you have an actual formal club nearby, you should definitely do it. It's a lot of fun. I've gone to Seattle 3 years now in a row, and it's worth the drive. I gotta drive a few hours to get there, and worth the money. I really enjoy it. I think a slow smoke contest is so befitting. It's like the perfect kind of competition to embody the philosophy of the pipe, which is about slowing down and doing things in a careful, intentional, methodical manner without being hurried or rushed, or without having somewhere else to be, without worrying about just trying to consume something as quickly as possible to move on to the next thing.
It's kind of the epitome of being in the moment.
It is. It is. And the slow smoke is, come partake of this as slowly as possible. And the person who can slow down the most and be the slowest is the winner. It's a lot of fun. I got 4th place this year, which is the second time I've got 4th out of 3 years. Out of 15 people, 14 or 15 people. I'm trying to remember my time now. I think it was 42 minutes, 35 seconds. Was it 43? 43, 35, or 42, I don't know. One of those two. To smoke on 3 grams of potlatch blend, which is a great blend. That's the one they usually use there. So I did it in this pipe with no relighting.
Yeah, and the guy that came at you was just like 10 seconds behind.
And I was like 10 seconds from 3rd place. I think the finisher was only at like 40, maybe 47 minutes or something. It's pretty good. My personal best was the first year I went to that contest, and I smoked 52 minutes and something seconds. It's a good time. If you get a chance, go to one. Also, if you get a chance, pick up some jolly old St. Nicholas from Cornell and Deihl. It's good. And that's coming from a guy that doesn't like aromatics very much. It's a good blend. It's nice. Very balanced approach to aromatic blending with toppings. I think I'm gonna leave you with that. Speaking of slowness, and sit back and enjoy the rest of this bowl. So, until next time, grace, peace, and pipes.